Hello everyone, the 13th Scala here, also known as Scala, and welcome back to more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I don't really remember what was going on. It's fine. It's fine. I'm trying to deal with how the music and audio... I've spent this morning entirely like redoing my whole audio setup, so... we convinced him that the two cases were connected, right?
I'll cooperate, but I can't reveal the name of the victim at the department, okay?
Alright, well, what's his name? You gonna tell us that? No? Can I convince you to tell us that? What if it's relevant to this case? We just proved that they're linked. If you're gonna tell us a little, why not tell us everything?
Well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly.
I guess, and you don't want a PR thing, and this is a very public case, and I get it, but... Oh well, guess I might as well try to get what I can out of him. He's not gonna give us the ID number. Hold on, I want to see something. We could, because they bothered to give us his whole ID number. Do I have the victim's ID number? Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number?
Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that.
Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all.
Keep a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up. The number is...
I have that number. I didn't even... What's going on my phone? Doesn't matter. That's the number. That's the number on the ID card that I'm holding. I can probably just peel off... Where the hell... I'm writing it down just so that this way I can double check with this. But I just did like a light cursory scan with my eyeballs, and my eyeballs told me that that's the same exact number on the ID card that I'm holding currently, which is 5842189. I'm not an expert on that. And if you want to know how I could figure that out quickly, even though I couldn't remember the exact number, my day job is finding long sequences of numbers and matching them when I have to go pull them off the shelves.
Well, that's quite long.
No, it's not. That's 7 digits. Yeah, that's 7 digits. You know how long some of the item numbers are that I have to find at work? They're at least 9 digits. I promise you, you would rather a 7-digit number. I know, granted, that's only like 2 more, but then you have like a front section for store number, and then the ticket number, and then you have an item number, and then sometimes you have to remember the item number separately from... I promise you.
And we have to remember these. It drives me nuts.
82... No, that's not what it is. It's 5842189. I didn't memorize it. It's on the floor now.
You didn't even get the first number right. Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything?
Yeah, it tells me I have it in my pocket. The ID number of the victim at the police department is... Yeah, that does tell me something. Because hold on. Look at that. It's the same one on the card. So somebody was scanning or scamming police ID cards? Unless the victim at the police department was the real Goodman, and this guy's a fake guy. Name and ID are written here. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, 5842189. I wonder why they only use numbers for IDs. What else would they use? Letters, silly. They're the reason we have written language in the first place. True, and it would probably be a little harder to fake, I guess. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, YABADAB. No, that's less easy to remember. See, wouldn't that be better? No. Yabba-da-da? And well, I guess it does have a certain ring to it. Exactly my point. It doesn't take much to amuse her. Alright. Well, nothing else to look at. I know I looked at this when we were in the parking garage, so it's irrelevant. Ah, crap. Go back. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, that tells me something, alright. I got this in the bag. It actually does, Your Honor. it does. I think.
Meaning?
Well, this has to be what I think it has to be what I think it is. What? But what does this mean? To be honest with you, I'm not sure what it means, but I do agree that it is whatever we think it is.
Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department tells you something? What does it tell you? Here you go, buddy. Here you go.
Take that. Read that. Look what I found. What I pilfered at the... Look what I pilfered at the crime scene. Didn't tell nobody. Did not hand that over to the detective. Prosecution hasn't seen it yet. And we're past pretrial. But you know, take that. Witness. Poor Edgeworth's going to be so damn confused. Put lemon in the water. I only did half a lemon, so it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night. Ew.
Well, he is. But ew. No, it's just, I got confused. No, you didn't. You got that right, buddy. Go back, cycle back, reverse, flip it, come back. You got that right. The number's the exact same.
And this is news.
Damn it, Edgeworth. Huh?
Just come out with both guns blazing like you always do.
That's our man. That's our edgy. Our edge boy.
Drink the milk, Ed boy! Gather your inadequate strength and flee! Flee in the name of Blanche the Rhubarb!
The police department, the prosecutor's office, and my pet gerbil for some reason. That's still not the right... I would like a black pen. Why do I keep getting rid of the black pens on my desk? What is wrong with me? 2 places, 2 detectives, murdered one at one time. Not one at a time. I mean, probably one at a time. I don't think it was a double duty. Well, actually, I happen to have a police ID number right here, in fact.
Ho-ho! Is it yours?
Judgy Pudgy, I don't work for the police. I'm a defense attorney. Granted, I'm real chummy with the coppers, but I'm not a... No. Nobody. No, Your Honor, I'm a defense attorney, remember? Anyway, this is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman.
Shame on you, Righto. Personal IDs are top secret.
Anyway, Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189.
And this means what exactly?
Judgy, I know you can't remember it, but it's the same number.
Huh? Oh, wait, that ID number. I heard that from the chief earlier. It started with 82. Oh, I've forgotten.
You didn't even get the first number right again. The number the chief of police gave us was 58. Okay.
Wait a second, Wright. What does this...
Look, I don't know what it means in the grand scheme of things. But I just have these pieces. Maybe we can figure this out together? Mean? That's what I want to know. The 2 ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think of that? Was there a body in the evidence room? Or is this the same person?
Oh? Sharp as a tack, Righto. Sharp as a tack. But wait, Detective Goodman is our victim. He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot.
Do we know that? We just see her getting blood off her. Yet Detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department in the evidence room at the exact same time.
Objection!
That's impossible. So what we're saying is the same person was killed at the same time in 2 different locations?
Yeah,
In a completely different location?
that first sentence
Yeah. Order. Chief, what does this mean? No. What I want to know is, why didn't I hear about this?
I'm so sorry that I hid evidence from you. Please don't be mad at me, boyfriend.
Yes, it's top secret, fine. But I'm a prosecutor in charge of the case. Now, wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered. Your Honor. Your Honor. The police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait. I said wait. Or didn't you hear me?
What?
The oversight, the grave error. Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours.
Oh my god, the entire point of this case isn't to get rid of Lana, it's to get rid of Edgeworth.
What? How dare? We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekins who brought you in the news.
Officer Meekins? Wait, I was there. He didn't give anything. Mr. Wright, have we heard that name before? Yeah. We were there. He didn't say anything of the sort. Wait. Yeah. He didn't tell us anything. Yeah. Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief. I've got your report, sir.
You don't mean him.
Yeah.
According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe. But your officer, he told me, he said that the report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident. Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on the top of the report.
Oh, that is a good point. But we were there. They didn't provide any useful information.
Why didn't your officer tell me?
Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer was capable of making the connection. He did seem challenged.
In any case, this serious error, a gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy.
I object.
But, sir,
I object. That dude clearly didn't have it all together. Not to mention, you purposely fed him information to get him to... So did someone murder him for the sole purpose of getting rid of Edgeworth?
you could have submitted that report this morning to court as evidence.
For the damn pre-trial like you're supposed to.
Then I...
And the music's gone. Okay.
No such luck this time, Worthy, or should I say unworthy.
Objection! The witness clearly has bias, Your Honor.
What? Now, what was the second rule of evidence law,
Well, Mr. Wright, I know, man. It's
Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant? And normally you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before trial. This report wasn't on that list. So what does that mean? I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. The connection was just proven by Righto over there. Good job, Righto, my boy.
Huh? What? I was just doing my job. Don't be flattered over this.
No. No!
Wow, they are really going out of their way to make him look incompetent on the stand.
It seems we have come to the end of this trial.
Have we?
I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy, with all the rumors. You were even in the defendant's chair just this past December.
I don't like this. Do we not only have 3 days to do this?
I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part. Mr. Edgeworth, please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened, if it's the last thing I do.
You're starting to talk like a defense attorney, buddy.
You'd better get the results this time, really. You have my profound apologies, sir.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I have to agree. Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. I will grant one further day as the prosecution has requested. Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor, thank you. Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive.
So did we determine that Lana didn't do it? Is that good enough?
Very well, this court is adjourned.
Yes. To be continued. All right. Oh, there we go. Sure, I guess we save. He did this on purpose. My question is whether or not he murdered Goodman on purpose, or if he's just using this as an opportunity. It's really hard to tell. February 23rd, 2:15 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices.
Mr. Wright, so what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused.
Huh? Well, let's see. What is going on anyway? The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 o'clock on the 21st. Okay. But we have a record of 5:15 exactly, according to the chief. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room. What's this and the evidence room part? So was he stabbed there and then died elsewhere? The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car. Okay, good to know. Well, that's what we're gonna find out, or at least try.
All right, let's do it.
Well, glad she's in good spirits. I'm not sure she's going to be much help with this.
Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright.
Can you read my mind? Huh?
Look, we're in this together, right? I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Let's go. Science awaits us.
You haven't been very scientifically helpful at all. February 23rd, prosecutor's office, underground parking lot.
You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder.
Why?
There wasn't even a body found there, so who cares?
I'd still like to investigate the area. Yeah, it was only our victim who was killed in the evidence room, no biggie.
Besides, my sister would never do such a thing, I know it.
That oil drum, was it empty?
The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water.
Yeah, it is on the ground there.
My sister erasing evidence at the crime scene? Never.
Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister.
That's not it at all.
Why can you read my mind?
It's just... We're both professionals at what we do and I trust her.
Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away. Unless we could prove that there wasn't water in it.
Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright.
Huh? What's the grin for?
The situation calls for one thing, and that is... Luminol testing fluid?
What? Luminol?
Blood is sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there.
Wouldn't the police have already done those tests?
Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try.
Me? Why do I have to do it?
I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet.
What does that have to do with... Alright, well, we're testing blood stains with this stuff, not drinking it.
Here, look, I'll lend you these glasses.
Huh? Wait, you had an extra pair of those things?
To test for a blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. Like this, see? Press the A button to spray on it. Okay, let's find some blood stains.
Do you have limited amount of this stuff? Oh, alright. There's some blood. I can see your eyes shining behind those glasses. So this is a blood stain, even though it looks like a human soul?
It's so...
Emma, you're shaking.
It's just, this is my first time seeing real blood.
You're a teenage girl. Scientific investigation in action.
Okay, we definitely know that this is a blood stain. But doesn't something strike you as odd, scientifically speaking, of course?
What's odd about this scientifically? The amount of it. The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? You don't think there'd be a little more blood, right?
I definitely think so. I mean, look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe.
Oh yeah, that is pretty strange, huh? That's a good point. I forgot about the shoe. If they fought here, there'd have to be more blood than this.
Hey, Mr. Wright. I'm gonna mark up the floor plans as to where he found the blood stain, okay?
Yeah.
See, I'm pretty handy to have around, right?
Yeah, and this stuff's pretty handy too.
I saved up my allowance to buy that.
I am worried about you. All right, luminol testing fluid received from one very proud-looking Emma Skye. Luminol testing fluid. Solution used for scientific investigation. Finds blood traces, spray to use.
We can't be sure that...
Wait, what?
We can't be sure that the police will reveal all of their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit their view of the case.
Let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day.
Yeah. It feels like we're really investigating crime now, doesn't it?
Guess I should give this spray on anything suspicious. Huh. Oh, it's Cough Up Queen. I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box. I hate you. I hate that sentence. I hate that my abdomen hurts.
Miss Star!
You only trust your own eyes. Not bad, you two. Are you friends now with us? Even though you hated me in court like 5 minutes ago? This day-old deli box is on the house. It's a day old. Am I gonna die from it? I'm sorry. It just... That kind of lead doesn't really get my mouth watering. Oh, I get new ability to... examine crap. B-block is through here. That's for the visitors park.
So Miss Star climbed over this fence?
Seems so, yeah. Fence is 9 feet high, though, at least.
Well, no time like the present. I think they'll give it a little try.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh. That didn't go well for you, did it? It's okay, don't cry. Maybe there's a Lunchland Olympics team or something.
That's about as red as a sports car can get.
Yeah, it's pretty red, all right. The body was found in Edgeworth's car trunk. And the lock on the trunk was broken, too. So the question is, why did Miss Skye choose this car?
So, what model car is it?
That's a good question. Looks like it's trying to be a Porsche, maybe. I think it's called a sedan or a coupe or something like that.
Those are car types, Mr. Wright, not models. You're a guy, aren't you, Mr. Wright? You're supposed to know these things.
It was about time I got my driver's license. You've been running around without that? Alright, well, I'm gonna have to do more looking around next time, because that's all the time I've got for this episode, so take care, everybody.